Hey, Rasmanites, how's it hanging? Well, today is wrestling day, so in today's episode we're going to talk a little bit about who's getting pushed in both companies and who's not. And do you agree with who's getting pushed in both companies or don't you? Meaning WWE and TNA. Today, on the Razman's Reality. Alrighty, well, really quickly, before we get into the meat of today's topic, I do have to say something real quick. As you know, tomorrow night is the long-awaited return of the Razman's Reality Live, since I now have all the equipment pieces that I need to do the live show. So, what I need to know from you guys is, do you want me to do it on Ustream? Because Ustream is the highest quality for audio and visuals, and that's why I put it in the credits, because that's where I will be doing it if I do solo shows. However, it doesn't have to be a solo show. I can chat with all of you. And so, over here in the sidebar, in case you guys miss it in the credits, it's a link to my Twitter page, which also doubles as my Facebook wall updates, because I have an app that does both. So, if you guys aren't already following me on Twitter, go over here to the sidebar to the right, follow me on Twitter, and vote in the poll. I'll be retweeting the question all day long. I need to know from you guys, do you want me to be on Ustream and do a solo show for 2 hours from 6 to 8 tomorrow night, or do you want me to chat with all of you on Sticking? So make sure you vote on that. Okay, now down to wrestling, because that's what you're here for on Mondays. Some really interesting things have been going on. TNA is pushing the bejesus. Yes, I said bejesus. I felt like being old school, so sue me. They're pushing the bejesus out of Desmond Wolfe, aka real name Nigel McGuinness. Actually, is that his real name? Let me know down there in the comment box, wrestling fans. Is that his real name? That's the name he used in Ring of Honor for years. That's the name he built his reputation on. But when he got to TNA, they called him the artist formerly known as Nigel McGuinness. So I don't know if that's his real name or not. But if you haven't ever seen the guy's work, he is an absolute beast of a wrestler. One of the best in the business. And so TNA, upon getting him, after he failed the WWE drug test, has been pushing the crap out of him. They put him immediately into a program with Kurt Angle. So my question to all of you is, do you like where Nigel McGuinness is? A lot of people don't like it. They say he's getting pushed too fast, but I think he's a star that most people know from the independent scene, and it's smart. TNA is all about their young talent right now, so it's smart for them to be pushing Nigel McGuinness, aka Desmond Wolfe. It's a very, very smart move, and I like it. On the other hand, a lot of people are complaining, along with myself, for WWE right now, because CM Punk supposedly has a bad stage attitude. He got upset that the WWE took the title off of him and put it on The Undertaker. He thought that they took it off of him too soon. He thought that he was the best thing going on SmackDown. And you know what? I agree 100% completely with CM Punk on this one. I think he's 100% accurate. He was the most entertaining on SmackDown. His work as a heel is his best work. And anyone who has followed Ring of Honor over the years knows that. So I don't understand why they stopped pushing him with the World Championship. But not only did they take the World Championship off of Punk, but they've D pushed him, quote unquote. You know, he's jobbing out now to R-Truth by being in a program with referee Scott Armstrong. You know, I don't understand where this is going unless Scott Armstrong thinks he's going to get back in the ring again. But he wasn't all that great a wrestler to begin with. Out of all the Armstrongs, he definitely wasn't the strongest one. So I don't understand that thinking if they're going to put him back in the ring and actually let him do a match. I know he just did a match with Punk 2 weeks ago, but that was a squash match, and he wasn't meant to look like a wrestler. He was meant to look like a referee. So unless they're reminding people all of a sudden that Scott Armstrong can wrestle and him and Punk are going to have a legit match, I don't understand this logic of the deep push of CM Punk. So I want to know you guys' opinions on that, you guys and gals. With that, that's wrestling for this week. Make sure you tune into Raw tonight from merry old England with boxing great Ricky Hatton as your guest host. This is reality according to the Razmian and Razmian style. It's not just a catchphrase, but a way of life.